Today on Quick Tips, we're talking about tyre pressures, how much wind we run on-road and how much wind we run off-road. What we do is we run 36 psi on-road, and off-road we run 18 psi. The main reason why we run 18 psi off-road is because it gives us a wider footprint. As the tyre goes down, it allows us to have more of the sidewall to use to give us a bit more traction. Now the main reason to air down your tyres, of course, is more traction. The added benefit to this means you're less likely to get a puncture, as your tyre will conform over objects rather than trying to stay rigid and create a puncturable item. The other thing is it makes your ride so much more comfortable off-road. It soaks up the bumps and it works in conjunction with your suspension rather than against it as a firm thing underneath a shock. It soaks up the bumps and then transfers them up. Works fantastically. Now you do have to keep in mind that the less air you have, the more likely you are to roll your tyre off the bead, and that's not fun, especially when you're on road. So when driving on road, correct pressures mean a lot. You get better fuel mileage, it's safer to drive on the road, and you're not going to chew out your tyres as fast. We run 36 psi on road, 18 psi off road, and somewhere in the middle, only when we're airing up. Now, going the opposite way around, running 36 psi off-road, it's going to be a horrible ride. You're going to have less traction because your tyre is going to be sitting like this. Now, if you air down, you're going to create more surface area as your tyre gets wider. If you have too much pressure, your tyre is going to cave up like this, and especially being on-road, it's going to create a very dangerous situation because you're going to be running in the center two lugs rather than across the whole tyre. Now you may think, yep, that's great, it's going to save my outer lugs, give me more bite off-road. Well, you are correct, but is it really worth the risk of sliding off the road? Not really. Your tyres should wear evenly anyway, unless you've got wheel alignment issues or you're running a cheap brand of tyre, as we've found throughout the years. Thanks for watching this week's Quick Tip. If you like it, give us a thumbs up down below. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down. Let us know why in the comments below. Hopefully you learned something. If you didn't, well, maybe come back next week and we'll have something else for you. Now, in case you guys are wondering what we use to air up and air down, we're testing out the new INDE FLATE from South Africa, and it's a fantastic product because you can inflate and deflate 2 tyres at a time.